キングコングがコナミからファミコン用ソフトになって復活だ。キングコング2怒りのメガトンパンチ2メガで発売中。
Konami.
How you doing, everybody? Mr. Poestyle here for another fine Mr. Poestyle video with the new added magic of green screen. Yeah. So today I want to talk about a Famicom exclusive game. Famicom exclusive. King Kong 2. This was a game made by Konami in 1986, and it was a Japanese release only. Never made its way anywhere else. Now, the full title of it is Ikari no Megaton Punch, which means the Furious Megaton Punch that only King Kong can deliver. It's a 1986 game by Konami. It's really fun from what I've seen. Now, the video you're about to see is my first time ever playing. I don't do so great, but this game came out the same year as King Kong Lives. That movie came out. It wasn't very well received. In this game, King Kong is in a coma from falling from the building, you know, at the end of the movie. He's in a coma. They find a female Kong, like it is as big as King Kong. They give him a blood transfusion from her. And they also give him an artificial heart. So now King Kong wakes up from his coma after 10 years after getting this blood transfusion. And now he's got a chubby. He needs to find the female Kong so that they can have babies. So he finds out that she's being held captive in this government facility. You take the role of King Kong looking for your female hookup. So you go through and you fight different things like weird blobs and tanks and some weird red things, kind of pulsating clusters. They kind of remind me of some of the enemies from Sunsauce Fester's Quest. You can punch. That's your Megaton Punch. And you can throw rocks. I think there's other power-ups in there as well. You can collect hearts after you kill enemies, like most of these games back then. And it's really interesting. You're just going around in a maze-like place. The doors will appear. You'll go into doors. You'll look around. You'll find power-ups in there, or you'll find level bosses that you have to fight and defeat. And those areas are almost Zelda-like. Even the music is kind of Zelda-like. Yeah, I thought it was really neat. It should have got a US release. It was, you know, a game that's just as good as any other NES game that was out there at the time. So I'm not really sure why it wasn't released over here. Now, is this the sequel to King Kong by Tiger Vision for your Atari 2600? No. No, it's not. This is just another game that will, you know, was pulled out because of the Donkey Kong craze. It's Donkey Kong-esque in nature. That's really kind of bad. Maybe I'll do a video on this one day. But no relation to King Kong 2. Ikari no Megaton Punch. But the Donkey Kong craze has been going on for like 40 years now. And there's always somebody ready to jump in to make something similar. King Kong. So let's check out the video. Let's see how I play, which, spoiler alert, I already did play this right before I'm shooting this part. I didn't do so good. But it's a game that I plan on continuing on with. It was just as addictive as any other game back in the 80s on the NES. And I will show you how I play it on my Nintendo, my North American NES again, since it is a Famicom cartridge. And I will show you it firing up on the CRT in my game room, but because of the time of day, The actual gameplay footage will be from my soft modded Wii emulator style on my 4K TV upstairs. Just because I don't have a capture device and I can get that room a little bit darker to capture the footage. So, without further ado, let's check out Ikari no Megaton Punch, King Kong 2, the Furious Megaton Punch by Konami. Check it out. And here we are. This is our Famicom cartridge. And as I showed in the previous video, I have this nifty little adapter here by my arcade. You just slide your Famicom cartridge in there, and it's ready to go for your North American NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. So, here's the cartridge adapter. Try doing this with one hand. Pop out Devil World. There's Kong. If I can get it to go with just one hand. There we go. Just slide it on there. Click it down. It's a nice clicky sound. Put it in my Nintendo. Again, I got the blinking light wind mod on here so I don't push down. Turn it on. And there we go. There it is on my CRT. There's my 8-bit dough Famicom controller. Bluetooth controller. Pretty sweet that I use with the adapter on my NES for some cordless action. And that's it. I'm going to go now to my soft modded Wii for better image for the video. So there you go. That was King Kong 2 for the Famicom. Family computer from Japan. Japan release only, 1986 style. I think it's a pretty fun game. You know, when you compare it to other games in the NES or Famicom's library. Nothing super spectacular, but nothing really bad. Just an incredibly average to good game. I plan on seeing it through to the end. I'm going to play it here and try to get better, figure out some strategies so that I can knock some boots with the female Kong. I wonder if I accidentally said Donkey Kong anywhere in this video. There's a good chance I probably did. We're also used to him, actually. You could say that he exploded bigger than King Kong. King Kong. Look at that King Kong. That's just old school style King Kong, you know? Holding the lady. King Kong, old school style. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of the game. You know, leave a comment. Have you played it? Are you going to play it? You're going to download the ROM? You're going to buy the cartridge? You're going to buy an adapter, buy My Arcade or one of the old school Famicom to NES adapters to try. And this series will continue on. There are not a whole lot of games that were Japan release only on the Famicom. But there are some, and I've already showed you, I think this is the second one. Yes, I showed you Devil's World before. This is the second one. I got a third one on the way, and after that, I think there's only, I could be wrong, I think there's only a couple more, and they're a little bit pricier, so maybe I'll get them here. Might not be the very near future, but if there's only 2 more, I'll have to look into that after the one that I'm already getting. Then I might just bite the bullet and do it to have it for my collection. I know I can just download the ROMs and play, and usually I do so that I can play on my NES Mini or my modded Wii, but I like to have the actual cartridges play in my original Nintendo. So, and let me know, should I continue this series as well? Do you like this game? Are you going to try it out? Talk to you later. Green screen. Mr. Poestyle jumping into the 90s tech. Green screen. Yeah, I'm cool. It's green. It's a screen. Green screen.